Good morning, Crossroads South. Hopefully you recognize the background. I am here and in the live person at Crossroads South today. So, happy Friday. It is Friday, February 28th. It's an A day and it's an early release day. We have a few announcements to make today. It is the last day of February. Just remember, as an early release day today, there are no lunches. We have a different schedule. And for those that are observing, tomorrow marks the first day of Ramadan. And I know that students will be fasting for a whole month. So if that's the case, just logistically, I wanted to let you know that if you are not going into the lunchroom, you can go directly to the library. Mrs. Ackerson will have a sign-in just so we have accountability for where everybody is in case there's a drill or something like that. But you could go directly to the lunchroom. I know that Mr. Bohm spoke to you a little bit about this, but I just wanted to remind you that that's the case when we come to school on Monday for those students who are observing that month of Ramadan, okay? All right, folks, I have a serious conversation. I need to have a serious conversation with you. Now, I complimented you the other day on phones and that I wasn't taking so many, but I need to talk to you about the difference between shenanigans, a little tussling around and having some fun in the hallway, versus something more serious. Now, for those of you who are just coming in sixth grade, you have to understand, as you get older, the expectations are more. So, for example, I'm an older lady, so if I were to go out into ShopRite and start beating people up in the aisles, I'm going to get arrested for assault. That is what's going to happen because I'm older and I should know. So now as you're getting older, when you think about the things that happen, you can't say, oh, we were just fooling around. That's not acceptable in middle school, and it's certainly not acceptable as you continue to get older and move beyond our school. You cannot say, oh, I was just joking, and then it turned into something else. Absolutely not. I'm going to tell you now, if you swing a punch or do anything like that, there are consequences. Some students have faced some consequences already this year, but that is not going to be something where you say to me, oh, we're friends, we were just joking around, it's all fine now. There are consequences. You cannot physically touch somebody in this school and not expect to have a consequence, okay? Everybody deserves to come to school and feel safe and feel like they're not going to get messed with or anything like that. So I need you to really take that message to heart and make sure that we're following our expectations. And if something happens, don't come to me and say, Miss Capes, or, oh, this is what they did to me. Understand that you made that choice, okay? If you do something, you're making that choice, and there are consequences, and you'll face them, okay? So I'm just putting that out there as something that we need to tighten up as we go through this school, and I, especially today, and as we go through the month of March, April, May, June, every year. That is the expectation, all right? So I want you to keep that in mind. We have a couple other things that are coming up soon. I'm excited for the month of March. There are so many things that are celebrated in the month of March. March is Music in Your Schools month. March, I think, is officially Jazz month. March is also middle level education month. So it's all about us middle schoolers. So March is a month that we celebrate a lot, but I just wanted you to keep that in mind. Now, I did have two students, and this is how I want to conclude the announcements today. I just need to go into my other office. I had two students share two additional submissions for Black History Month. Actually, we have a couple. My goodness. One of them I want to show is this beautiful piece of artwork, and it's John Lewis. And there is a quote on this that says, if you see something that is not fair, not just, you have a moral obligation to do something about it. I love this quote because that truly speaks to what I was just saying. You know, I heard some rumors about, oh, in other schools there's, a fight and somebody videotapes it. Absolutely not. That's unjust. That's not moral. And you have a moral obligation to do something about it, which is to help, get help, talk to an adult. If you hear about something going on, you need to tell somebody, because that's how we can help and make our world a better place. So great quote from John Lewis. We also have a poem called We Stand Strong. I'll read it now from Abdullah. In the tapestry time, a story unfolds, threads of struggle, strength, and lives untold. A legacy of valor, courage in the face of plight, echoes through the ages, illuminating the night. From shackles and chains to the pursuit of dreams, the spirit of a people, resilient it seems. Through trials and triumphs, their voices rise, a testament to endurance where hope never dies. Harriet's path to freedom, a beacon of light in the dark. Martin's dream of justice, igniting the spark. Maya's words of wisdom, soothing like a soothing balm. The harmony of progress, a powerful psalm. So let us remember with hearts open wide the beauty of Black history, our shared pride. For in their stories we find our own way. In unity and love we stand strong together. Such a beautiful way to close out Black History Month. And I have one final poem. Beautiful, beautiful things. I couldn't have picked these better myself. One final poem. In every step a story told of strength and dreams both brave and bold. Through hard times faced, they carried on, their spirits bright, their fight was strong. From voices loud to hearts that care, Black history is everywhere. With courage deep and pride so true, they made a path for me and you. We honor them, we stand and see the power of Black history. Beautiful poem, that one's anonymous. Excellent, excellent contributions. I hope that you listen through and you hear the woven creativity that comes through, honoring people who stood before us that we can lean on and get stronger. So think about that quote from John Lewis. I'm going to say it one more time. If you see something not fair or unjust, you have a moral obligation to do something about it. So let's be just together. And that concludes our morning announcements. Please stand for the salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Have an awesome day, Crossroads, and a great weekend. See you soon.